The following is a presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters. And now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you being with us. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. We have the Dow up 39 right now, NASDAQ up 21, S&Ps are up 8. You got gold up 3, silver's 25, bonds down 20 ticks. King dollar is off 30 ticks at 76.84. I got a non-believer beside me.
Oh,
here.
baby doll. I love it.
We got the euro up 54 ticks at 138. We got the yen down 32 at 77.73. Okay, so coming into, is it tomorrow the full moon?
Thursday. Thursday afternoon.
What day's
Thursday.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah. So coming into the, I think the actual full moon comes in around 3 or between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. But look, we don't time it to.
No, I'm with you.
We don't time it to that.
But the way that we're pushing into the highs right now,
yes,
it's almost like, okay. So talk to me.
Well, from a trading standpoint, what you prefer to see is the market moving down into the full moon. There still is some time for for that too. It just puts the probability more on your side.
Okay.
But what I've identified, what I've noticed during this consolidation cycle. Now we've broken out of this multi-month consolidation cycle. I mean, the question is, are we creating another one up on top of it?
That's right. Okay. To bust top side.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So that's a possibility. But what I've noticed during this consolidation period is, it didn't matter whether, as long as there was you were coming into a higher low with any kind of lunar pattern. Okay, the market was turning. So whether it was a first quarter, a third quarter, a new moon, a full moon, perigee, apogee, kind of six of your primary ones.
A higher low.
Yeah, and when I charted those and just simply put those on top during this consolidation pattern, they typically marked a turn. So so in this case here, if you do have the market just simply moving up into a full moon, other than the fact that normally we would be taking a look at buying that, I think at this stage you have to be cautious because of the other work that I've laid out.
Absolutely.
For my clients, and it's always good to just visually have it there, because then you can start actually doing the probability. You can start adding them up, because you've got enough of those cycles during this multi-month consolidation to be able to say, okay, what was the percentage time that it actually turned?
Yeah, exactly.
That's really what you're looking for.
Big time.
Now,
well, it's great to have a plan.
Yeah,
that's folks. What you're hearing here, and the plan's the name of the game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. And when I like to be able to use any astro or lunar event, just so people understand the priority. It's nothing more than a timing tool. Price is the overriding. I will say price is the overriding volume, and the Fibonacci retracement or expansion.
Yes,
those have got more of a priority. Then the actual, let's say if with the lunars lining up with it, you just prefer to see that, especially because you've got a couple-day orb, so you want to be able to see and that's what's so powerful about the October 26th P-index date, because that has got more power than any lunar aspect, because in that case because it happens so infrequently, because it's such an outlier, that until those highs are taken out, we've had nothing more than one heck of a nice bear market bounce. One heck of a nice bear market bounce.
It's really cool. So picture, folks, many of you may know my wife Angie is a portfolio manager, and she runs big money. You're talking
absolutely.
70, $100 million bucks. Okay, and last night, we're coming home from dinner.
Yeah,
and I come out and I look up. I go, ow!
Oh, baby, I love it. Yeah, I love it.
And she looks over, and the first thing she said to me, she says, "Okay, when is it?"
I love it.
Right?
Good.
No, it's really cool. What's so cool about it, right? Because she absolutely is. What ends up happening is that she's client-wise, they're diversified into everything, because she really specializes in high-income executives,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So what ends up happening, it's just not equities. It's equities, it's bonds, it's a whole ball of wax,
Right.
But she's getting so attuned to it now that it's really cool, because she's aware of it, And, you know, so he's positioning for it, because he said to me, he says, okay, well, when is it here? You know?
Yeah.
I said, okay, well, it's Thursday, because last night, I mean, this one's getting to be a big one.
No question.
You know what I mean?
No question.
It really is.
And yeah, you know, what we're doing is we're just simply always looking for, well, look, everyone's always looking for the Holy Grail, if you will.
Right.
But the Holy Grail is just really within inside yourself. I mean, kind of what I was talking about this morning at the 9 to 10. Yeah, 9 to 10. But what you really want to be able to do is you want to take any indicator and lay it down over a chart.
Right.
And actually just see it actually working. When you visually can see it working, then you've got the belief system, and then you can put the money management. Like you said, it's a trading plan. Then you can put the money management. Is it going to work all the time? Absolutely not. There's no trading plan that does. Well, in my opinion, it does work, because when you can have a losing trade, and the maximum amount that you're going to lose is 1%. To me, then you've learned how to fail successfully.
Big time.
And you can't learn, you know, and you need to be able to learn from your failures.
Right.
You know, a lot of times what will happen is people will trade, and they'll have a couple of trades in a row or a month of losing trades, and then they'll get so frustrated and they'll stop.
Right.
You know, it's like anything in business. It'd be like being a salesperson.
Right.
You know, and you've got to, you know, you're making, whether it's cold calls or whatever you're doing, and you know, and you stop after the, you know, after the third attempt or fourth attempt.
Right.
You know, what percentage of people actually, when they've got somebody that they want to actually call on?
Yes.
You know, in today's age, with regard to all the information that comes in, you know, it's you need more contacts before you're going to be able to get that business.
Huge.
Than less. And I've always used that as my competitive advantage, because I've always had a sense of persistency, you know, a no give up. And then you have that too, you know. When
no,
you play
I definitely
hockey,
have.
When you play hockey,
it's last man standing. No, it is.
Right.
I know.
You know, when you get checked into the boards and you're down on the ice, you know, the key is you learn how to get up.
Right. Right.
Okay, you learn how to protect yourself when you're getting hit.
Right.
That's what, you know, how you link hockey to trading is you protect yourself by having the right stop or the right money management in place. But when you get hit and you fall because your trade doesn't work, folks, it's how you get back up.
Right. And folks, you know what's so cool here? This is really crucial for everyone to understand. Okay, so the first trades I put on, this is a funny story actually. Okay, so the first trades that I actually put on is 30. You know, what I'm talking about, really whaling it.
Yeah.
But what happened there is this, is that I was actually my own market because it was a bankrupt bond deal. Right. So what happened there, folks, is that, you know, when you hear that, you know, Goldman, Morgan, and all these guys, they have 60 or 90 days, they have 60 days of winning or 80 days of winning, folks, in the market. That's not the same as you and I trading. What that is this. Is that they have an order flow that's coming in, they're working the order flow. Now, they claim that that's trading, okay? Let me tell you something, folks. That is printing money, okay? Because that's what I did in the bankrupt bond business, because I was the market.
Yes.
Basically, you're bidding offer, so you're printing money. There was no such thing as losing on a trade.
Which is pretty cool.
There was absolutely no such thing as losing on a trade, right? So this is a crazy story. So I had about a crew of about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 guys working with me. And one of them was a futures broker, right?
Okay.
And so you get a picture. I'm 29, I'm 30, right? I'm printing money left and right? And he said to me, hey, so you should try this futures market. Do you know what I mean? I said, oh, yeah, I want to do that, right? Let me make a few more 100,000 here. Do you know what I mean?
That's cool.
So he says to me, he says, okay, it was in the winter. He says, you got to buy some orange juice. Orange juice, oh, okay, orange juice futures, right? So I get
Mr.
out,
Beeks.
I love it. This is crazy.
Mr. Beeks.
I go down to the you know, the broker dealer with him, right? And folks, you get a picture of this. The broker dealer was in that particular point. This is downtown Boston, and they had an old ticker. They actually came out
for sure,
right?
Yeah.
They had stainless steel chairs. That you sit in these stainless steel chairs.
Same thing. My first exchange I went to was in Canada. Or first brokerage house was in Canada.
Oh,
same steel chairs.
You really, Canada. They took you to the cleaners. I want to hear your story. Okay, so listen to this. So he says, okay, give me $3,500, right? You're going to buy a contract and orange juice, right? Give me the $3,500, right?
Yeah.
I sit down in the chair, right? And I'm, look at this ticker and saying, I swear to God, not a minute and a half comes back. And he says, I need another $2,000. You got a margin call and you just lost it. I look at him. I said,
that's not like overtrading or anything.
I said, what are you talking? I said, what are you talking about, right? He says, you just lost the money. I says, give me whatever I get left. So two different things that have happened. This is the point of the story, folks. Number one, I had no clue what I was doing.
Right.
Number two, thank God I knew enough to get my money back. Okay, so I got back all of, I don't know, $1,200, $800.
Yeah, yeah.
My point here is this: when you're first starting or you're in this business, we can show you. Steve can bring you through it. We can bring you through this deal so that you have a plan.
Yes.
And the difference is you don't have to go through those types of deals.
Look, you're going to have you're going to make plenty of mistakes on your own.
Yes.
Each of us do, because, what's so important to understand about how it is that you make decisions, because we all are going to have to deal with fear and greed.
Right.
In our cases, even more so because it's not so much our money that we're also putting at risk.
Right.
But when we're putting our clients' money at risk.
Right.
Look, the reason I've been successful in business, the reason why I was able to take a computer company from 0 to 100 million,
right.
the reason why I was able to get the stores that I had at Disney,
right.
That nobody else has had.
Right.
The reason why I've been able to do those things is because I do make it personal.
Right.
Business is personal.
Right. Yeah, it is. It absolutely is.
And so, to me, there's no other way to live.
No. Listen.
That doesn't mean you're going to beat yourself up about it.
Right.
But you want to be able to make it, to make it personal.
And I think what ends up happening there also is then you absolutely will not take outlandish risk also.
Right.
Because you want to be in business.
If you miss a trade, look, the reality is, folks, no matter what system, no matter what you're doing, you're gonna miss a trade.
Yes.
But that is not a big deal. So you've missed an opportunity or what have you. The cool thing about this game, the cool thing about really the opportunity that we do have, because you're talking about worldwide. Here's the deal. We've got folks that are listening to the archive of the show.
Right.
And they're out there struggling and trying to make a living. And that's what they're doing during their day.
Sure.
And God bless, you're putting bread on the table.
That's right.
Putting your kids through college, whatever it is. But the cool thing about trading is when you get home, when you go shower up, if you want, that you can take the rest of those hours, between, let's say, 7 at night and 2 in the morning, if you will,
That's
and
right.
you could trade.
Right.
You could trade currencies.
Right.
You can trade other markets around the world.
Right.
You've got access to all of that.
And they're liquid.
And they're very liquid. So,
I was up at 2:30 last night.
Perfect.
And I never went. It's so weird. Check this out, folks. Let me tell you something, folks. There's something coming down the pike. That's the first time. Okay, I sleep like a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, and I get up early.
Yes.
But what happened last night is that all of a sudden, about 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
I felt like it was like 6 in the morning, right?
Oh, that's
I was
really
like
cool.
clean as a bell, right?
That's cool.
And so I get up and I go outside and I get the Bloomberg running.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I look over at the clock and it's 2:30. I says, 2:30. I says, man, I'm feeling good.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Isn't it crazy? Cool. But listen, folks, this is the danger part. The last time that happened, right, was in 2007, 2008.
Oh man!
And I worked maybe about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I says, okay, man, I'm going to get back to bed here. But the train of thought gets interesting. Do you know what I mean?
It does. It does. And so so for those folks that actually are listening, that are working hard, that have got their 8 to 5, 9 to 6. Whatever their job is, you too can get in on this game.
Right.
And you can trade currency. I mean, talk about a liquid market.
Right. Huge. So. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. You stay right there, folks. And don't forget, folks, you can come over to our website. You can test drive Steve's newsletter. 1 month, absolutely free, money-back guarantee. Come over here right now, folks. We're going to be right back.
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end, as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today. Click Investments and Newsletters and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
Is the fast-moving investment world challenging the way you think about managing risk and return? You don't have to go it alone. Directions Alternative Strategy Funds feature built-in tactical management to help you find clarity for the path ahead. Direction Funds. I'm with X. To learn more about Directions Alternative Strategy Funds, please visit TFNN.com and click on the Direction Funds banner or call 877-434-9363. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other information about Direction Funds. The prospectus should be read carefully before investing. To obtain a prospectus, go to DirectionFunds.com. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. The use of leverage by a mutual fund increases the risk to the fund. The more a fund invests in leverage instruments, the more leverage will magnify gains or losses on those investments. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
Are you looking for some extra cash to help pay off some of your bills? Let Tiger Metal Exchange convert your unwanted jewelry to cash. We pay out 80% of the market price for gold. Our payouts are the highest in the industry, more than double our largest competitors. And we've created the safest, easiest, and most straightforward process for converting your jewelry to cash. Log on to TigerMetalExchange.com and get your free scale, your free eye loop, and get the cash you deserve now. We provide a free online calculator that converts your jewelry to cash at up-to-the-minute spot prices. We insure your items for up to $75,000 per shipment free of charge. We videotape the entire valuation process so that you can view it online. You can call us toll-free at 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. Let Tiger Metal Exchange put more cash in your pocket without ever leaving the comfort of your home. Join the list of thousands of satisfied customers and go to TigerMetalExchange.com. It's the only click you need to make.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details. This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We get the Dow up 21, Nasdaq up 15, S&P's up 4, and King Dollar did it again. Rejected the lows on the march forward. And listen, folks, today you're gonna get Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah.
Down on Wall Street today is going to get some real action.
Yeah.
You know what's going on?
No.
Check this out, folks. You get Stephen Stills and Graham Nash.
Oh, really?
They're going to have a concert this afternoon.
Really?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
They're going to exactly. They're going to have a concert this afternoon down on Wall Street, and you're going to see a whole new dynamic down there. I suspect.
That's great.
They're going to play acoustic music.
Yeah.
But that's going to be interesting to see how this whole thing shakes out. You know what's amazing is that you still have folks out there screaming about regulation, and MF Global blows up, and MF Global and all
for sure,
and all these monies, right? Like, where are the monies?
Right.
Where are the monies? And what you're going to have here, folks, inside that, by the way, is this. It's going to be a war between a public relations war, that is, okay? MF Global blew it. There's no two ways about that. Cosign blew it.
Yes.
But there's going to be, and the war's already started between J.P. Morgan and the trustees of MF Global.
Right.
Because he who has the cash wins.
For sure.
You know, so they grabbed the cash.
For sure.
And I'd say they did it legally, by the way. I wouldn't, but they had a problem.
Yeah.
You know, because everyone's sitting there with no cash. And the sad part is that what happens is that you have to make sure you... I can't imagine the folks that had a future broker and that money was there, and you know, you think it's with someone else, and all of a sudden it's there.
Yeah,
it's like,
I mean, all they were doing was just checking the status of their account or what have you.
Right.
You know, they believed that it was there. And
yeah, and what you have, you know, if you want to know why this market, folks, is giving it up, well, now the amazing part here is this, okay? You have Europe up, right?
Yeah.
But the Nikkei, if you saw the Nikkei last night.
Right, I saw that was down.
Where's your Japan shirt? Did you burn it?
No.
We love Japan. No, I know that. I know that. They got huge problems, folks, in Japan. This is what ended up happening. Olympus, right?
Yes. Okay.
So check this out, folks. You talk about a fraud. This is a fraud so extraordinary, it's unbelievable. Now, the president is the one that brought it out and says, hey, there's something wrong here. And they brought him in. They fired him.
Okay.
Last night, the new president come out and said, yes. You know what they've done? Since the 1990s, they have covered up $2 billion in losses. So it come out last night, $2 billion. So the Nikkei last night, folks, was getting smoked.
Who the heck's got it in their books?
Oh, getting smoked. Huge, getting smoked, okay? And what they did, they had all these offshore funds in the Caymans, funneling money in there since the 90s to try to make up the $2 billion. Now, this is what they think. Now, watch how corrupt this is, folks. What they're thinking is that the broker-dealer community in Japan is also in cahoots here. Because in order to get away with it, right? Exactly. In order to get away with something that large, there's more than just, you know, one company. So that's, if you're looking at the Nikkei, folks, the Nikkei looks like it's going to go blow out its bottoms. Big numbers. Let's go to Mike in Lakeland. Hey, Mike, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, guys. I just wanted to share something with you. I always enjoy listening to you. And,
Thank you.
I try to just come in every quarter. I put on a few large trades. One of the last large trades was the gold trade back a couple of months ago with some theory. But I just want to run this by you. I shorted the markets this morning for the first time. And what I was looking at, it was both technical and a fundamental, and I wanted to share it, is I'm seeing, you know, a beautiful head and shoulders on all the key markets on the hourly charts. I guess that's number one. But number two, you know, and I hadn't really been in on the moon stuff, but there's been all this conversation about Iran and Israel, and you know, I'm seeing oil run up, no demand, recession in Europe, world slow, and I'm saying why? Gold, you know, same thing. And so I did look to see when the dark moon, or the darkest moon in Tehran is, and that's November 23rd to the 26th.
Oh, what does the darkest moon mean? What does that mean?
No moon. I'm not even up on all the moon, but I pulled up a moon.
We gotta get you howling, man. We gotta get you howling.
So from November, November 23rd to 26th is the darkest period. And I did hear, and I just want to share this too. There was an interview with Ron Bolton at the UN, and they asked him. They said, "Are we weeks or months? How far away is Iran from a nuclear weapon?" He goes, "Let me put it this way." He said, "If you are the president of the United States, or you're a Netanyahu, and you strike them," he said, "if they have a nuclear weapon, they're going to use it." He said, "You do not want to be the prime minister of Israel or the president of the United States if they are just 1 week away." So I'd say we're close.
No, I don't think so, but that's cool, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
We got
the Dow down 14, Nasdaq's up 4, S&P's are flat, and folks, this market is going to be red, and there's no mercy out here. Why? Because King Dollar's on the move.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. If you want to get great trade setups in equity as well as the option market, come over to TFNN.com and test drive my daily newsletter, Market Insights, for 2 weeks absolutely free. Each trade setup comes with a profit projection as well as stop placement. Included in Market Insights is a Twitter alert service. This allows you to take advantage of intraday setups. Volatility is back in the markets. What does that mean to you? To me, it spells short-term opportunity each and every day. The days of trending up on lighter volume are gone. We have come off the highs with volume across the globe. Don't get caught in a complacency trap. Many of the indices have given back 2 months of trading in 1 week. We have a trader's market. You can take advantage of this trader's market by test driving my daily newsletter, Market Insights, free for 2 weeks. Market Insights will give you the edge you're looking for in the markets. Go to TFNN.com, under newsletter, hit the Market Insight tab for your 2-week free test drive right here, right now.
Did you know that the price of gold is up over 24% this year, while the GDX, the Market Vectors Gold Miners ETF, is actually down 1.4% this year? Not all gold stocks are created equal, and not all gold stocks move with the price of gold. In October, Tom O'Brien recommended a buy of FCX in his gold report, and only 6 trading days later advised his clients to close the position, profiting almost 22% in this one trade. During the same 6 trading days, the price of gold was barely up 5%. Tom O'Brien's weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, gives investors the inside edge they need to profit in this gold market. Each Monday morning, Tom issues a gold market update at around 9:30 a.m., then issues a full report each Tuesday afternoon. For as low as $75 per month, you can gain access to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report. To order your gold report with a free 30-day trial subscription, log on to tfnn.com today or call 877-518-9190.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower your volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angelo O'Brien, financial advisor and certified financial planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, co-host of The Money Masters with Tom O'Brien, seen daily at TFNN.com, author of Mastering Probabilities, a daily investment and trading newsletter, and teacher of the money game. Studies show that 3 out of 5 people are afraid for their life in trading these markets, and the number one reason given is fear of loss. Look, fear stands for false evidence appearing real, and the money game proves it. Lesson number 1, don't risk more than 1% of your trading capital on any trade. Why, you ask? Because 35 trades in a row where you risk 50 cents and make $1 are all you need to double your trading capital, versus the 230 losing trades in a row you would need to bring your balance to $100. Let me teach you more about the money game risk-free for 30 days. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com and click on my name, Steve Rhodes, for your 30-day risk-free trial. You were born to be a money master, and I'll teach you how.
This segment is brought to you by Great Panther Silver. For more information, just click the Great Panther Silver banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
It is real. No, it is.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We do appreciate you being with us. And so, market-wise, okay, King Dollar's on the move. This is going to be blowing people's minds. Because, folks, what King Dollar did here is this. Now, so check this out. We're talking about, it's 10:34 Eastern Time.
Yeah.
King Dollar came into the lows of the consolidation it's in with only 10,000 contracts.
Yes.
Folks, it's going up with 35,000 contracts. It just came in with 10,000, rejected the lows. Boom. You're going to see some action. Action, Jackson. No doubt about it, man. Let's go to Costa Rica. K. Rico, what's happening, brother?
Buenos dias, amigos.
Buenos dias.
You know how you guys were just, Tom, how you're talking about this morning, you got up and you had that clarity and all that kind of feeling. And
yes.
That gentleman who just called you, he had some feelings too.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
It's just kind of interesting because I re-entered Costa Rica October 25th, and since that actual evening, I've had very bizarre, clear feelings about things that are going on in the universe.
Okay, cool.
I have a clear feeling about my own family, my mother. I had some very clear feelings about some earthquakes as I stood in the park as the park was shaking that night. And I just want to tell you what I'm feeling, all right?
That's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, listen, just call us Dr. Steve and Dr. O'Brien. We'll put you on the couch, K. Rico.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, do you have a good couch?
We do. We got a great couch out here.
We do. And we need it, folks. Let me tell you something.
Okay, well, here's where I'm coming from, and I hope you understand I'm just feeling these things. There's no charts, nothing, just feeling. I actually feel that there's going to be a huge stock market run-up in the next 72 hours.
Okay.
That's the first thing. The second thing, I believe we're going to hit around 1327 by next Monday. In that, Japan's going to have information about the radiation problem is far greater than they've been telling the public, but that's been going on anyway.
So you figure that if they tell them it's worse, the market's going to go up?
No, the market's going to reach this 1327 level, and then soon after there's going to be information coming out about Japan.
I got it, okay.
Then I think we're going to drop down to 1200. 2 weeks before Christmas, we should hit the 1200 mark is what I was actually feeling and thinking about, walking around in a daze. What's going on in my mind?
What do they got in that water down there?
Well, I'll tell you what. The funny thing is, we were just talking about the water last night, and what's in the water seems to make these girls in Costa Rica more beautiful than I ever imagined.
I love it.
I love it.
But anyway, I'm digressing because I believe we're going to have a rally into Christmas.
Okay.
For the sake of all the rallies that people need to feel good about upcoming Christmas. And whatever that rally brings, it'll all end about the second or third day of January, and that's what I'm feeling. But the sad feeling that I also have to tell you is, the other day I was in another small tremor in my apartment, and all of a sudden in my mind I was feeling San Francisco. It just kept coming up in my brain. And then it hit me, San Francisco, February 7th. Don't think I'm totally crazy, but I'm just speaking straight with you.
Hey, Rico, we know you're totally crazy, so don't worry about that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. It's you know.
I agree.
Yeah, there's nothing. You know what? I'm telling you something. If I learned anything in life, folks, okay? No, you don't want to be normal. And normal is not where it's at.
Think different, baby.
Yo, big time,
think
man.
Different.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Okay, Rico, have a great one, man. Have a safe one. It is.
It is.
Why folks, forget being normal, man. Forget it. This is Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We're going to be coming right back, folks.
Give the gift of silver. This holiday season, TFNN and Great Panther Silver want to give you the gift of silver. From now until December 30th, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only, and one lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins that we will mail to whomever you desire. Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks, just a simple drawing, allowing you to give the gift of silver this holiday season. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Put the power of the Chapman Wave methodology to work for you. No matter what market you trade, what time frame you trade in, or your trading style, the Opening Call, Basil Chapman's daily market newsletter, is bursting with the information and trades you need to become a more successful trader.
I've been using Basil Chapman's Chapman Wave methodology for several years now. His Chapman Wave can be used for any time period for not only equities, but futures, currencies, commodities. I've been also a subscriber of his Opening Call, which I find an invaluable tool to help me analyze the potential of the market each day. He gives you opportunities to go short and long. It includes recommendations on stocks. I strongly recommend people using the Chapman Wave, and I very, very strongly support the use of his Opening Call.
To find out more about Basil Chapman and his Chapman Wave methodology, and to get your 2-week free trial of the Opening Call, a $64 value, visit TFNN.com today.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650. I should get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
And very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you know, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Here's what people are saying about Tiger TV.
Let's go to John in Tampa. Hey, John, what's going on?
Hi, Tom. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
A wonderful day. I love your Tiger TV. I watch it every day. I'm like a kid in a candy store.
Oh, man, I appreciate you out there watching it. How long have you been watching the Tiger TV?
I'm watching almost a month now, and it's just wonderful.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's cool. You see the charts and everything. Thanks so much for the hard work.
Tiger TV, a great news service from TFNN.com. This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. We have the Dow down 4, NASDAQ up 6, S&Ps are up 2. And as you come over to our website at TFNN, folks, you're going to see Go Long America right on the front page. What that's all about is that you're going to see a bunch of cities in red, white, and blue. You go out to Barnes & Noble, you buy my new book, The Art of Time in the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System. And Steve and I are going to be coming to 3 separate cities inside those 3 groups in January. And it's going to be whoever has moved the most amount of books by December 31st. They get it updated. You'll see it updated every Monday. We get it updated basically Friday night.
Yeah.
And you still get the 2 workshops with it, so it's a $300 value. You're going to pay all the $20. And the key is, of course, that you're going to keep the money right in your community. That's what it's going to come down to.
Right now, it looks like we're doing a West Coast road trip.
Yeah, we are. No, I know.
Except I got an email from somebody said he was going to get with his investment club over on the East Coast. Because I want to go see a Boston game.
Yeah. No, Boston Bruins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go see a Boston game, so we need those folks in the Northeast to get out there.
Absolutely. And yeah, so you can check it out at TFNN. And as you're over there, of course, don't forget about the silver giveaway. You know, it's free. Once a day, we're giving out an ounce of silver. You give it away, and that's going to be right till December 31st.
Yeah. During the break, we were talking about Priceline. A little rocket ship today up another 5% at trading out at 536. Now, Priceline, what's cool about today's move so far, it's got 1.6 million shares. So we're, an hour and 15 minutes into the trading session. You start taking a look at what it's got up at the highs. It's got 1.7 million shares, 1.6 million shares. So it's got some juice into it today. We'll see where this thing ends up. But have you ever used that Priceline service? Have you ever used it?
I haven't. It's dynamite, though, right?
It is. I haven't used it for a while.
Okay.
But when I was traveling, I had stores at Disneyland and would go to Vegas. I had stores in Vegas, and oftentimes I would use it. And what was really cool about the service was that you could, let's say you were searching for a hotel that you wanted. They had all their hotels by stars or star rankings.
Okay.
But you didn't know which one you were going to get. So if you went for the higher star hotels, you knew that you were going to get one of 3 or 4 that were acceptable to you.
Okay.
And it really worked. I mean, it really saved money.
Big money. Yeah,
getting those hotels there, and I would do it while I'd be in the airport.
Yes.
It'd be all last minute stuff.
Right.
Which is really the best way for that service to to work.
Right. And it's, you're taking the B point out of a smaller ABC, but it's a big ABC. And what's amazing is that last night when they come out with the numbers,
was it trading down?
488.
Yeah.
488. So it's pretty.
Yeah, I thought as I was listening to you, I thought you said that it was trading down. Yeah. And so I was surprised when I actually looked over to see what was popping and what was dropping.
Yeah.
That this thing's got some juice in it.
Some of the high volume, there's a stock out there this morning getting absolutely killed.
Well, you're not kidding. Yeah.
Oh man.
Down another, what is it, 50%?
It's down, 50, 60%. This is a biotech. Yeah. If you want to see something, folks, if you're watching Tiger TV right now, right? I can show you this time after time after time, but you want to pay attention to this because the bottom line is that what you'll see is this: the equity had broken out from $2.86 to $8. That was in 2009, right? It goes up with absolutely nothing. It goes all the way up to $30, right?
Yeah.
Well, bottom line, once it gives it up in spades. It's going to go. This stock's going to go all the way back to $2.86, the original breakout. Isn't that sick? I mean, that's like so far over the top, it's insane.
I actually, when I was doing all my my scanning and research over the weekend, the one sector I was actually looking at going short was the biotech.
Okay, right.
But I started, and I was looking at the I think it's the FBT was the ETF for it. I'm pretty sure that was it. And is that the index for it? Is that what is that?
Not that one. But, well, you know, it's interesting what you just said there. What I've seen happen many times is this: when you're coming, well, it works both ways. BTK. When you're going up or down, folks. Okay, when you get euphoria, in the market at the end, it's the last one that normally always goes are the biotechs. You get. The fundamentals going first, you get the dividend stocks, you get all this, and then all of a sudden the bios go. Yeah. Then what ends up happening, though, when they blow apart, the bios go first. Well, they blow apart. Then you start seeing sector by sector starting to blow apart, and it's pretty wild.
Yeah, so I was looking at the BTK, that's a biotech index, and I was looking at that, and I was looking at actually, going short. Now, I started to dig into it, and, and was taking a look at what was the primary holdings inside there. Yeah. And there were just a couple of them that still looked a little bit too strong to go ahead and take the trade. But so I think it was the BBH might be the ETF.
BBH, yeah.
Right, that was the BBH was the ETF.
And BBH that's Amgen. That's all about Amgen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. And they came in and Amgen is 34% and Biogen is 29. Right.
Yeah. So I was just waiting just a little bit longer. But so it's interesting that happens to be one that's exploding.
Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, but it absolutely is, man. There's no doubt about it.
It's on my list. It's on my watch list big time.
Let's take a look at that bond market over here. So you got the 30-year bond, folks. Now, this is going to be the same situation as the dollar. What you had out here this morning, she rejects 140.23. She's up a point from that right now. She's at 141.21. Yeah. She only had 130,000 when she came down into those. That little baby, what's going to be wild here, folks, is this. So picture. This is
a huge ABC up.
It is. Well, what's so cool?
It's a huge one.
It is. And what is so cool is this, folks, though, is that if you're a bull, if you're a bear, because when you go sideways like this, of course, I'm thinking that, hey, market wants to go down, the bonds want to go up, dollar wants to go up. Yeah. But I can picture other people saying, because I was saying, no, it's going to go the other way. The thing that's wild, folks, is that when this breaks, you're going to see something break with real strength. Yeah. It's going to be conviction, Well,
there's no question it's got a strong pattern, and the volume behind it, says that it's an ABC up.
Absolutely.
But I always do like to take a look at the other side of the trade to figure out, and in this case here, it's just all I've been able to do is identify fundamentally, how the governments could be working together, if you will. Yes. Not big conspiracy theory, but look, the reality is if they do, in my opinion, if they do find a way to fund that European Financial Stability Fund, and they don't do it by printing more euros, which right now that's not what's being proven to be the case. But if they were able to do that, then you'd see a stronger euro, which would just put pressure on the dollar until we,
Listen, the way I figure it, the way I figure it, folks, the game is up. And when I say the game is up, I'm talking about straight across the world. And these politicians are going to get the foot to the fire. And it's, we're going to see some problems, meaning on the streets. Yeah. But this problem.
Well, we are. We're absolutely seeing that around the world, for sure.
Yeah. And you stay right there, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, we're coming right back. We have the Dow up 2, NASDAQ up 9, S&P's up 3.
As Tom says, go long America. Now you can join TFNN and Barnes & Noble to keep money in your community. Purchase Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, before December 31st from your local Barnes & Noble store. And you will be given access to not just 1, but 2 exceptional archived courses. Tiger Scaling, The Tiger Butterfly, and Gartley. The Art of Timing the Trade is more than just a book. It's an educational journey that will help you understand the Wall Street greed cycle and learn how to recognize profit from genuine price moves. So, for the cost of just under $30, you will receive in excess of $300 in trading education from Tom O'Brien, TFNN, and Barnes & Noble. And you will be helping to support an important local business, your local bookstore. If you do not have a Barnes & Noble in your community, then go to your local bookstore. We'll be sure to work with them to keep your purchase local. So let's support our local businesses, keep money in your community, and get a great education. But be sure to act now, because you have until December 31st to take advantage of this opportunity. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for details.
Are you looking for some extra cash to help pay off some of your bills? Let Tiger Metal Exchange convert your unwanted jewelry to cash. We pay out 80% of the market price for gold. Our payouts are the highest in the industry, more than double our largest competitors. And we've created the safest, easiest, and most straightforward process for converting your jewelry to cash. Log on to TigerMetalExchange.com and get your free scale, your free eye loop, and get the cash you deserve now. We provide a free online calculator that converts your jewelry to cash at up-to-the-minute spot prices. We insure your items for up to $75,000 per shipment free of charge. We videotape the entire valuation process so that you can view it online. You can call us toll-free at 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. Let Tiger Metal Exchange put more cash in your pocket without ever leaving the comfort of your home. Join the list of thousands of satisfied customers and go to TigerMetalExchange.com. It's the only click you need to make.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio, therefore we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to the front of TFNN.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Go long, America! Purchase Tom's best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, your ultimate trading mastery system. Before December 31st, you will receive in excess of $300 in trading education.
Welcome back, folks. And, folks, don't forget, you can test drive Steve's newsletter, 1 month, money-back guarantee, right here, right now. Coming up the next hour, Steve's going to be with you 11 to 12. We're going to Think or Swim in Chicago. Victor Jones is going to be doing the 12 to 1. Then to California, Ken Shreve with 3 to 4, back here from 4 to 6. Yesterday on CNBC in the morning, right? So check this out, folks. This is so cool because, we're going to be getting...
So they can see this in the
That's right.
on Tiger TV
If you're looking
right?
at Tiger TV right now, folks, okay, what I have up is that I have up the filings, the 13F filings, and what a 13F filing is that the funds have to file within 45 days after September 30th. Now, some of them file early.
Each quarter they've got it.
And we have a few more days that everyone has to file. But what you're looking at right here is this. If you were watching CNBC yesterday, you had the president of BlackRock out there, and he's saying flat out, buy gold, get into gold funds, do the whole ball of wax. Well, let me show you something, folks, okay?
And which GLD is the largest ETF out there.
Exactly, okay? So bottom line, what is he doing when he's saying to buy it? Selling in a huge way. The filing... They sold 1.9 million ounces. They have 4.6 million back on one portfolio. Then in the other portfolio, they sold 673,000 and 1.2 million. Folks, that's what distribution's all about. Get out there, pump it out,
Yeah.
Bring it in.
So
That's just
right.
absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so in one fund, they sold 2/3 of their interest. At least that was through September 30th.
That's right.
Okay.
And it can be
They're
still selling
more right now. He's on there pushing it out.
Pump
so
it, baby. Pump it. Let's push it out. Let's push it out in a huge way.
And then the other fund, where's the other fund?
The other fund is right down in
50%.
Number 7.
Yeah, 50%.
Yeah. You know.
673,000 out of 1.2.
Right.
You know, a little bit over 50%.
You know, and if you want to see something pretty intense, you know, people follow Morgan Stanley. I mean, J.P. Morgan Chase. That's only in the June filing. We get the September filing.
Yeah, take them down to zero.
J.P. Morgan sold $6 million, and they only had $5 million left. So you're talking some action here. This is going to be wild. How and what is getting pushed out?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So well, that's
that tool is you know I think it's amazing with regard to the information.
It is. No, it absolutely is, because they can run, but they can't hide.
Yeah.
You know, the amazing part about me, when I think about it, right, is that he knows when he's out there saying it that they're selling.
For sure.
I mean, that is just amazing. Now, in that case,
and
maybe
it's not illegal.
No, maybe he didn't know that they filed early. See, they didn't have to file, folks. You don't have to file to the 45th day, and the 45th day is going to be, I think, the 14th.
Okay.
The 14th of this month.
Yeah.
We're no longer than the 15th. So the 14th, it has to get out there. And then what you're going to see, you're going to see a slew of them. You know, in all portfolios.
Yeah.
But you can glean a lot out of it. You know,
absolutely.
But depending on who you've been watching. Like, I watch real closely Fidelity, State Street, and Wellfleet, and Wellington Management. The reason being is that they all follow each other. You know, I don't suspect they're talking on the phone, but they're all in Boston. They all follow each other. And the reason they follow each other, folks, is that they're never going to get fired if they make the wrong deal.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, so if they make a wrong bet, they all made the wrong bet.
That's right.
And you'll see them come one after the other. And then once they start getting out, they all get out together, too.
Yeah.
You know, because all they're trying to do is beat a benchmark, you know, which is pretty sad.
Yeah. No, I mean, you were talking about yesterday, and you were making the case for either the bullish case or the bearish case and what they would do.
Oh, yeah.
You know, before year end.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a big one. No, that is a big one, man. Because if they can't get this market going, think about it. If you're running money and you can't get the market going, I'd flatten everyone out right now.
Yeah.
No
especially
doubt.
when you're up, you know, near these highs.
Absolutely.
You know,
because it's about not losing money.
That's right.
It's certainly not about, you know, making money if you're coming downtown.
Yeah, for sure.
You stay right there, folks. Steve's going to be coming back with you. Then we'll go to Chicago. Victor out to California. Ken Shreve. We have the Dow down 5, NASDAQ up 5, and King Doll's on the move. And we'll be listening to Steve. We'll see if he's a believer yet.
I love it. I love it. See you in a few minutes, folks.
Are your